That is Toby Mac on Rima, and I just need you. 22 minutes past 10. Andrew Urquhart's in the Rima studio. Joining us now is Tanya Unkovich. Tanya, kia ora, good morning.
Kia ora, good morning to you as well, Andrew.
And welcome to the next level. Now, a couple of weeks ago when I was chatting with you last, you were talking about looking forward to a hair appointment, and I'm just wondering, have you got something sorted for the weekend? Have you got an appointment made?
Look, that happened yesterday.
Wow.
I think I was third off the rank yesterday, so I got in very quick, and it took him a long time to sort that bush out.
Wow. I mean, well done you in that regard. But, I mean, any plans for level 2, the first weekend in lockdown? Anything that you're absolutely itching to do?
Well, after we have our call, I'm going to go and visit my mum and see her at a safe distance in the rest home. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that, I must admit. And then I'll sort of time out for Dad over the weekend.
Oh, that is so good, isn't it? I mean, there have been some good things about lockdown. However, there's those people we haven't been able to see, haven't been able to interact with, perhaps not up for a Zoom call. You know, this is something which I think a lot of people very much looking forward to, catching up with friends and family once again.
Yeah, and especially the elderly who didn't quite understand, or they keep forgetting what lockdown is, you know?
Yeah.
So it's really lovely to be able to do that again.
No, I do
really
hope
nice.
that will be a blessing for you. Is there anything you're going to miss, though, from lockdown?
Look, it's very quiet. I live on a main road, so the traffic is really quiet, and I am going to miss that. Oh, yeah. And, you know, being able to walk in the middle of the road, going into Newmarket, walking.
I don't recommend that in level 2. Certainly not.
No, I won't be doing that now. So, you know, definitely the peace and quiet, this pressure that we put on ourselves that we should be doing this, we should be doing that. Yeah. And when we're in lockdown, that pressure's gone because actually we weren't able to do that. And so, you know, there was a sense of calm, wasn't there, in a way? It's as if we allowed ourselves to just be and do some of the things that we've always wanted to do but never allowed ourselves to do.
I mean, there were some difficult things with lockdown. There were some different types of pressures, but with a lot of things, you keep hold of the good things, you throw away that which didn't work for you.
Yes. And, you know, ask yourself, well, look, if there was something that you've discovered that you can do that makes your life more peaceful, what's preventing you from taking this now into your new normal, your new life? Life is different, right? So, you know, why is it that you have to be wound up and anxious because, you know, of work pressures and things like that, or you don't give yourself time to have prayer time and that? You know, how can you now fit that into your life where you've got 168 hours in the week? We've all got. That sounds quite a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Surely we can find 10 minutes a day to just stop and be calm, be peaceful, or just do something that you can do because it brings you joy.
Now, something we've talked about before is, hey, some of the circumstances in our life are outside of our control. Like, for example, the traffic. You won't be able to walk down Broadway in the middle of the road. Well, certainly not recommended. And the traffic is going to get busier as more people head back to work, which is a good thing, essentially, for people's lives. However, we can make decisions, we can make choices about how the traffic upsets us and affects us.
Yeah. It's like, what meaning are you placing on that? And always look at the good in everything, even discomfort in life. And one thing that we can all do is make our time valuable while we're sitting in the car. So is there a podcast that you'd like to listen to? Is there beautiful, calming music that you'd like to listen to? Is there a ritual that you can do that will separate your work time to the time that you get home so that you walk in the door and you're more refreshed?
Yeah.
So it's called Next Time, NET, where you don't have to use any extra time in order to get something done, you know, and maybe use that net time in the car as one way of going, nothing, not even the traffic's going to upset me right now. I'm on a gentle ride home.
Very good indeed. Now, things are going to seem a lot busier, of course. A lot of things that we've been able to hold at bay will come rushing back in. I know for a lot of people that sense of peace, that sense of feeling less busy and less frantic, that is something that they are going to miss about lockdown. But again, if we choose to, we don't need to let everything come rushing back in.
Yeah. And this is a good time to actually go, I was able to be in a state of calm before. I know what that feels like. What needs to happen in order for me to learn how to be calm no matter what is going on around me? In order for me to be able to not judge whether something is good or bad or catastrophize, what if I had control over the thoughts that went through my mind and the meaning that I placed on things? Even though, everything around you might be feeling like a tornado, or someone else's urgencies are being placed on you, you don't need to get caught up in that tornado.
Yeah.
Learn a way to stay peaceful and calm within yourself. A wonderful tool to have.
Yeah, no, very good indeed. As we do, I suppose, head into level 2, a lot of external pressures on, with work and with family and with social situations and all those sorts of things. But we get to choose. We get to be the gatekeeper of that to a certain extent, at least. And to borrow the Stephen Covey line, of course, we get to put the big rocks in first. We get to prioritise what is actually important in our life and make sure that those are in first and the other things fit around them.
Yes. Because we often get hooked into busyness and feeling, and it's a bit, what do they call it? It's the zone of delusion, where we're deluding ourselves in a way that just because you're busy doing something doesn't necessarily mean that it's fulfilling or that you're actually achieving. It's about going, sometimes less is more.
Yeah. Although I can imagine there's going to be a few people listening to this at the moment as well who are thinking, gosh, what I'd give to be busy at the moment. I've been so bored over the last few weeks. But I suppose it's making sure that the things that we busy ourselves with are things that we value, are things that are important to our life.
And a good time during the non-busy times is to look at, what do I really want? What is the vision for my life? I've actually got a bit of space here. Actually, I have to change jobs, or I need to now start doing business differently.
Yeah.
What do I really want to do? How can I use this time to think outside of the square, to anticipate what people's needs are going to be? How can I contribute? How can I add that into my business? What sort of job do I really, really want to do at this stage of my life? So a good time to use this downtime.
A good opportunity for that reset before we rush back into what we used to do, whether or not it was productive or not. We certainly appreciate your wisdom and your comments, and of course you continue to be open for business at whatever level. People can connect with you, can get some great free advice on your website, and book some sessions if they need it.
Absolutely, Unkovich.com, and I'm always online. Yes, I'm a Zoom girl.
Tanya, we want to see pics of this new do. Actually, we do.
Oh, the hairdo.
Yeah, exactly. I revealed my lockdown do yesterday on Facebook, so come on, post a pic. We want to. You can even tag your hairdresser, and if that helps, you get a discount. But
I actually did put my before photo up underneath yours.
Oh,
so
yes.
How about I put my after one up?
Yeah,
as
before
well,
and after. That'd be really great. Have a fantastic weekend. Great to chat.
You too. Thank you. Bye bye.